All right, all right. Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got an outstanding call ahead of us. Okay, and just once again, when you come in, please let us know where you are calling from. Put your country in the chat. Okay, let me turn on the chat.
I think it's already on.
No, I mean,
Okay.
turn on for myself.
Mhm.
Okay. South Africa, Mexico, Florida. That's all I see so far.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Durban, South Africa. Rosanna from Durban. Keep it going.
You might have to repeat it a few times, Fred.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got South Africa and Mexico. I was pulling for Mexico last night. They couldn't get it done, but that's okay. Durban, South Africa. Durban again. Rialto, California, USA. Curacao. Shireen. Shireen's in the house. Okay. If you haven't done so, everybody, please put in the chat where you're calling from. We want to know where everybody's logging in from. Please let us know. Thank you.
Pastor Pamela, Lansing, Michigan.
Okay. Thank you.
Joe Perone, New Jersey.
Okay, put it in the chat, please. Put it in the chat. Okay, so far we got South Africa, we got Mexico, we got USA, and we got Curacao. Okay, got 2 minutes before the top of the hour. Watch everybody start flooding in. Buenos Aires, Argentina, Gabon. Not sure where Gabon is, but welcome. Cayman Islands, South Africa, Ndumi, good to see you. New Jersey, USA.
Hi, Fred.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Okay, UK. Greetings, Ruth. Merrick from Mexico. Good to see you. Okay, once again, everybody, if you haven't done so, please put in the chat the country that you're calling from, please. Thank you. We want to know. We want to know.
Hey, Fred, if you can, put in your title in your Zoom.
Okay, I can do that right now.
Hey, Zaf, put in Zaf your position in Zoom.
Hey, so we got Paul from Michigan. Welcome. South Africa Northwest. Welcome, Rose. Okay, Diff from Curacao. The Bahamas. We got the Bahamas in the house now. Hey, we can't get started without the Bahamas. Hey, Zama from Johannesburg. Welcome. And South Africa. Another South Africa, welcome. M. Malanga, if I pronounced that correctly. Okay, if you haven't done so, please put in the chat where you are coming from, where you are calling from. Western Cape. Thank you. Welcome. Okay, we got a very, very important and very, very informative and very, very significant call that's going to leave you very, very excited.
Hey, Fred, if I can jump in a minute, gang, this is amazing. We've got so many countries here. We're lighting it up. We're going to keep the room open a little bit longer here just to make sure everybody's in, but we appreciate everybody putting their name in the chat, or country, I should say. Put your country in so you can represent where you're calling from. We've got USA here, and Cayman Islands, and Jamaica, and South Africa, and it keeps blowing up. So everybody, yes, please put your country in the chat. See where everybody is calling from. As Fred said, we got an exciting call today. We're going to have two of the co-founders here and much information for you. Thank you, Fred.
Okay, no problem. Okay, Buddy from Pennsylvania, USA, welcome. Thanks for letting us know where you're calling from. Okay. Then Durban, South Africa is in the house. Vito from California, USA, welcome, Vito. Ruth from South Africa, welcome. Yes, Gambella. This is very exciting. Free State, South Africa, Pretoria, South Africa. All these beautiful names that I can't pronounce. Okay, Sanja from Orlando, Florida, welcome. Okay, as you're coming in, please put your country in the chat so we know where you're from. Please put your country in the chat. Thank you. Andrew Washington, USA, welcome, my friend. Good to see you. Lorenzo from USA, welcome. Thank you. Okay. Palazzo from South Africa, welcome. Glad to have you with us. Okay, we'll give it a couple of more minutes and we will get started. Get a few more people to come in and we'll get the ball rolling. Okay, if you haven't done so, everybody, if you have not done so, please put your country in the chat so we know where you're calling from. Thank you. We got huge representation from South Africa, USA. Okay, welcome, brother Eric Ture Muhammad. Welcome. Okay, welcome from Cape Town, South Africa, from Team 100. Not going to try to pronounce your first name. Wanda Daly from USA, welcome. Okay, Sharon from Houston, welcome. Okay, Melvin from New Bedford, Massachusetts, welcome. And those of you who in the U.S., we hope you had a very, very nice 4th of July celebrating the country's 250th anniversary. We hope your holiday weekend was special. Hey, Katie from Houston, Texas, welcome. Okay, Al, you about ready to get started? Or you want to wait a little while longer?
Let's give it one more minute.
Okay, will do. Okay, who else we got here? Okay, if you haven't done so, please put your country in the chat so we know where you're calling from. We got a great mixture of representation here, and we want to know where you're calling from. We greatly appreciate it. Okay, let's see here. Hey, George from South Africa, welcome. Hey, this is Monday, and everybody should be here.
All right, Fred, if I can take over just for a minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, everybody, welcome. This is a special Zoom we called today. We're glad you're here to learn about some information. Today, I'm so excited to have our co-founders here today, both Mr. Alejandro's here and Mr. Charlie. Of course, Fred here, who's our new Bancus corporate trainer. As you know, he's been training the teams for months after months, and now he'll be involved in training a whole company, which will be amazing on all the new products. If you're here, I hope you take out a paper and pen, take some notes, because there's some great information coming from our CEO and founder as well. And I just want to ask Mr. Fred here, if you take a moment as the new Bancus corporate training director and just share his experience when he was in Mexico City just a few weeks ago, and what he has seen at Bancus at the corporate office and what we're about to show you today. Mr. Fred.
All right, well, thanks a lot, Al. With regards to my trip to Mexico City, it was more than what I expected. Because when you are planning something like this and you're going somewhere for the first time, you sort of set some type of expectation. That's human nature. We all do that. But I got to say that they far exceeded the expectations that I had in terms of welcoming me, hosting me, and by me witnessing how they work. Okay, the level of consistency, the dedication, the collaboration. Okay, I mean, it's like a workshop. And that's about the best description I can put. It's like a workshop. Everybody's collaborating with everybody, getting things done. Okay, and so it was something that was extremely powerful to the point to where I definitely look forward to going back several more times. Okay, because this is an opportunity that I really feel myself being blessed with, because by me being able to leverage some of the talents that I've had, if you want to call it talents, or what other people recognize, it's a real blessing for them to take a look at that and say, hey, we see what you're doing, we appreciate what you're doing, and we'd like for you to uh, uh, extend what you're doing to the whole company. And so that alone is a huge compliment, as it would be for anybody, for an up and coming company to take a look at what you're doing and say, hey, we want you with us. And so I consider it a great honor, and it allows me to continue to grow and to continue to help people. And that's what I look forward to doing, because whatever I want, whatever I'm trying to do personally, it's going to come as long as I do these things that's going to benefit you guys. Okay. And so, with regards to, my experience in Mexico City, outstanding. Can't wait to get back. And so, what I want to do, I want to move into some of the things that are new with regards to the app. A lot of you are aware of them already. Just in case some of you are not, I just want to pinpoint on just three major things, okay, to highlight on. First of all, we were getting questions about could we buy another card? And we will always say, yes, you can buy another card, but you will have to open up another account with a different email address. But guess what? Now you don't have to do that. You can go into your existing account and then tap on my cards, and you can tap on request another card. And when you tap on request another card, then there's some additional new feature that we've just added, which is something that I'm extremely excited about, and Al is definitely excited about, and a lot of you, and that's the collectible cards. Okay, so when you click on that, you'll see the collectible cards that we have, and then you'll be able to scroll down if you want to get, the plastic card or the metal card. Now, by you being able to have multiple cards in that one account, and everybody was, get extra cards for specific reasons. Okay, but what they created a way to allow you to be able to better differentiate between the cards besides just looking at the numbers. And that is, we got a new feature by where you can actually customize your cards. Okay, you can color code your card, and also you can name your card. And that way, if you have multiple cards, you can easily identify the specific cards. If the card is for, one spouse versus another, or the card is for a relative or somebody in college, you can easily be able to differentiate one card from another, other than just looking at the last four digits of the card or the whole card number itself. It makes it very easy, very exciting, and very thoughtful and considerate of the company to do this. Okay, so this is another feature. Now, lastly, another feature that we have. Most of you, obviously, when you launch your app, you turn your app on, you log on, you notice there's no longer that maintenance notification. So that's really been replaced by you going into my cards, and you scroll down, you'll see your cards that's impacted by maintenance. And you see the detail letting you know that it's pending and it will be turned on soon. So that way, you know that when you go back there, you can see the cards that you have actually ordered and you have activated, that is highlighted in gray and brown, grayish and the brown color. You'll see those cards, and so you'll know that the company has identified those cards that's under maintenance that you own. And so as soon as the maintenance is over, those cards will be fully functional. And this is something that the company is working through to as Al always says, to make Bancus better. Okay, so in regards to what's the new features of the app, these are the main things that's going on. Greater things to come. And so I want to turn it over back to Al if you got anything to add.
Yes, sir.
And I'm looking forward. I'm personally looking forward to this call. Back to you.
Excellent, Fred. Thank you. So some great tips, everybody. And again, we've got people here. It looks like United States and South Africa are going to be the most dominant countries in Bancus, it looks like. And that's amazing. Amazing. So congratulations. With regards to the corporate training position, Mr. Fred will be doing training on all the new products. All the new products we're going to have, everybody, will be a video. It'll be a slide presentation and marketing collateral accompanying all the new products. because we want to make sure you're equipped. We want to make sure that you understand what's happening and the new products and how they're impacting our ecosystem. And right now, what we're going to do, I don't know if Mr. Charlie is available. He's been very busy today. But if Mr. Charlie is with,
I'm here.
oh,
All right.
all right, we've got Mr. Charlie with us, and if you don't know Mr. Charlie, you will learn about Mr. Charlie because he is a gentleman who is very committed. He's a co-founder, of course, and chief operating officer, but committed to making sure the supply, the logistics are all working together, the service and support. He's a very busy man. So, Mr. Charlie, thank you for joining us, and we'd like you to just give a bit of an update, if you would, Mr. Charlie.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for the invitation. Thanks, everybody, for being here. It is not an easy job, but somebody's got to do it. And it's always criticized the most because, of course, customer service is always under scrutiny. But I can tell you that we've improved a lot during the last few months. We've been able to update the artificial intelligence that answers most complaints, and most tickets are being resolved within 2 days. It's important to have in mind that tickets, you can make tickets because there is people that are still with an old WhatsApp number that we used to have about almost a year ago. That it was a WhatsApp out of Colombia, I think. Our WhatsApps now are from the U.S. and the most effective way to get service, for example, if there's a dispute with a transaction or whatever else you need, you do a ticket in the app. In the app, you go to customer service and you can do a ticket there. That will go directly to our CRM, and one of the girls or boys that are working there will pick it up and probably answer either the same day or the day after. But we've been finishing all this past maybe 6 weeks with 0 pending answers. Maybe sometimes there is something pending with a resolve of a transaction or something, but sometimes we also have to wait for Visa, for example, to do something that the client needs. But support is a lot better now than what it was a few months ago, and we're very proud of that. I'm very proud of everybody that's working in that area because it's something that you can see clearly that it's been improved a lot. So that's the first thing that I wanted to report. The other report that I have for you is regarding logistics. Problem with cards that are running a little behind, it wasn't really because of logistics, but it was because we were short on cards. But now, as you probably all saw, we have enough cards. And Al was here in the office, actually, and I think you have videos and pictures of us celebrating with all the boxes of cards that we got. And we're making sure that this never happens again. We already have, like Al told you, and I did also tell you the other day, that we have different bins now that we can order and make cards from those different bins in different moments. So it's something that now we have redundancy so that we're never, ever again short on cards. Cards are being distributed as we speak in all countries. Actually, I'm very happy to have seen pictures and videos that Al has shared with us about people getting their cards. And there are literally thousands of people getting their cards. Between maybe 2 weeks ago, they started getting them. Last week, this week, next week, they will still get it. We're working hard. In the U.S., we're probably up to date. Of course, it's our neighboring country from our main offices, so it's easier to get it done there than other places. But we're getting there. Europe already has all their cards. The distribution center has all the cards that are pending. So that is beautiful. Today, probably around 600 cards went out, and during the whole week, the rest of the cards will go out, and we will be up to date in Europe as we are in the US right now. South Africa also has all the cards, so we're going to be up to date there very, very soon also, because all the cards are there already. We've cleared customs. We've cleared everything everywhere. If there are people from the Caribbean here, the cards are on the way also to all Caribbean countries. Customs are a little bit harder in the Caribbean than in other places. For example, Jamaica and Grand Cayman are a little bit hard, but our partner company, Cargo 5999, is helping us with that logistic of getting the cards to you. And already Cargo 5999 has the cards for all these places, and we're working together in getting them there. We're even getting cards to Cuba, even though they don't work there anymore because of the blockade. But of course, people want their cards. So, but it's been hard to get them to Cuba. That's probably the last place that we're going to be up to date, and we should be done even with Cuba in about 3 weeks. So if you're anywhere else, you will be up to date sooner. I mean, in the Caribbean. If you're in U.S., Europe, or Africa, you will be up to date in a week. So that is also very, very good news. It's been quite an effort because it has been done in little time that we have manufactured the metal cards and send them out, and also with the plastics that we already had. So it's good. We're good, and we're gonna be good from now on. Current orders that we receive are dispatched within 3 to 4 days and arrive within a week. So right now we have cards everywhere, and if somebody orders a card, they should receive it in about a week and a half. Let's say 2 weeks tops, that people are going to receive their card if they purchase one right now anywhere in the world. Cards are also on the way to Asia. We are going to distribute also cards from
Thailand. We've got Thailand.
Thailand, and we're sending also to Malaysia. So that's going to be hopefully up to date also in about a couple of weeks. So we're getting there. We're getting cards to everybody. I want to apologize for the delay, of course, because it was something that, of course, was maybe not our fault, but our responsibility, and providers have delayed the manufacturing of the cards, of the plastics mainly, and that's why the delay was produced. But we're getting caught up. So
Mr. Charlie, if I can jump in, Mr. Charlie. First of all, everybody, great congratulations here to Mr. Charlie. He's been amazing. He is amazing. He has stood through this, taken the heat. He is in front all the time, answering questions, so making sure that we're committed to the project long term. And I must tell you, Mr. Charlie, logistics is not easy today, everybody. There are 2 wars going on. There's customs, there's governments, there's services, there's tariffs. There's so much. This is one of the most challenging times, in my opinion, logistically speaking, in the world. All the big companies are having challenges. DHL, Federal Express, UPS are all having challenges. But Mr. Charlie has found ways to make things work with logistic coordinators around the world and making sure we're getting cards out. And that is amazing. Also, I want to mention about operations, Mr. Charlie, if I may. When I was in Mexico City last, we moved into a new corporate office. And that told me something back in April, that Bancus was not stopping. Bancus was not slowing down, even though there were challenges. Not only that, Mr. Charlie went out, Mr. Alejandro, and bought some equipment so that we could produce those metal cards. We could do the laser on the metal cards, controlling the supply chain, which is so important today. And they even took me to where they're doing it, an undisclosed area I will not talk about. But it's like 24 hours a day, those machines are working. And having said that, that's amazing. And he's also increased the staff. So I know there's still challenges, as I say. We're working on it. We're not perfect. Every day we're making it better. But they've increased the staff in logistics support, in card support. They've added the AI bot. So things are improving. They are improving, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to know that. Especially the challenges we've gone through the last 3 or 4 months. Mr. Charlie and his team, I believe, have surpassed expectations. And we appreciate you, Mr. Charlie. Thank you, sir.
No, thank you all. And it's been a challenge, but that's what we love here. Actually, if it's not complicated and stressful, I don't like it.
There you go. There you go. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you, and thank you for joining us today.
No, thank you for the invitation. Have a great day, everybody, and thank you for being here.
All right. Excellent, Mr. Charlie. Thank you so much. In this Zoom, we're going to do on a monthly basis, everybody. This will be a monthly corporate Zoom coming to you to give you some updates, to give you information. Communication to me is everything to the field. So now it's my turn, I guess. So what I'm going to talk about today, and thanks for being here again, is that we've been expanding and growing in different ways behind the scenes that you may not have seen, as I just mentioned some of it. We actually are let me pull it up, expanding the team internally. And I'm grateful to Mr. Alejandro and Mr. Charlie for allowing me in this position to have some impact and be able to present some changes. Change is not easy, everybody. There's always resistance to change, right? But Bancus is a type of organization and culture that's expanding and growing. In fact, when I came in December, the first time, we had a handful of people. And now I believe the team is over 35 on staff. Think about that. It may not seem like a lot, but it starts to be amazing culture. The company's culture is incredible. And so having said that, we've added some great talent in the marketing areas. Yes, in the compliance areas, in administration areas, in operations, as I mentioned. So it's exciting to see. And having said that, I went to Mr. Alejandro and I said, I think we need to add some layers of leadership. We need to look at how are we going to design and develop a global operation that's open in now more than 180 countries, everybody. Think about it. So we decided that we are going to take some of the top people that have risen to the top in the last 6 to 9 months, who took initiative, who stepped up, who did what others won't to have what others can't, ladies and gentlemen, and to help their team, to provide for their team, because they're leaders, they're servant leaders. And I always say, if you're not services below you, leadership is way beyond you, ladies and gentlemen. So I'd like to, at this time, introduce someone who has risen to the top, who has been with us since the beginning, has gone through some challenges in his country and his area, but has built an incredible team with leadership. I must tell you, because I've met some of the leaders, up and coming leaders, and it's so exciting. And this is why we decided as a company that our first event on the road show Yes, we're doing a road show, everybody. I love a road show. Yeah, we're on the road. Me and Mr. Alejandro are on the road in a few days, and we chose this country because of this leader. Because of this leader. We chose that country, and I've got to tell you, it's not the simplest country to get to from anywhere. It's going to be about a 20-hour plane ride for Mr. Alejandro. I know he's excited about that. But we decided we're going to South Africa as our first roadshow stop. Now, we could have stopped somewhere a lot closer. You know, when you're on the road, you can go down the block. But we said, no, we're going to go to a community that has earned the right to be the very first roadshow event, to host this event. And I want to introduce at this moment a young man who I'm so proud of and thankful and grateful to work with because of his attitude, his dedication, his commitment, his mindset, if you will, and his passion to help people and his passion about Bancus. So at this time, I'm going to introduce a young man that's now the sales director for all of South Africa. Mr. Zaf, are you with us, sir, Mr. Zaf Khan?
Hey, Mr. L, loud and clear, I'm here.
Awesome. Welcome, young man. And I know you're so excited about what's something, and maybe you could share. And the reason we're doing this, everyone, we want to share the excitement and what's going to happen in South Africa, because it can happen in your country, in your city, too. Go right ahead, Mr. Zaf.
Thank you so much, Mr. L. First of all, thank you, everyone, for being on this call. Thank you, Fred, for all that you do. Thank you, Mr. Charlie, as well, for coming to our rescue, you and Mr. Alejandro all together. And thank you, Mr. L, for putting together this leadership council. And most importantly, thank you to my entire team. You know, none of this is possible without y'all, because together we rise. So the roadshow in South Africa, I'm truly excited about that, because it's just taking the business to a whole new level. And once we sorted the logistics out, there have been people that reached out to me for many months and said, you know, we thought Bancus was gone. I said, no, we went through a change and we needed the right leadership in South Africa. Someone had to step up. And I said, you know, being a part of such a beautiful company and the product not being here on time hurts me inside, because I have my card and it's working and other people need theirs. So met Mr. L, we managed to sort that out. And in no time, we've got a good shipment in. So a lot of people have been receiving their cards. I got so many testimonials, too much to share, but I've been sharing as much as I can. But most importantly, the roadshow people in South Africa, even if you're not in South Africa, invite people to Durban or Johannesburg. You know people on your social media, invite them. The reason is we're going to make history in South Africa, and South Africa is going to set the pace for how future events will be done. Mr. Al and Alejandro will experience that firsthand, because we do things unique here. The events are designed to elevate your business, to increase your mindset, and to show you what is possible. Also, Mr. Alejandro will be live and in person, showing you how these products work. So whether you own businesses, whether you know people who own businesses, they need to be here. That's why we got the roadshow. There's multiple events. You can always make a booking to meet us at either, or join us for all if you must. Bring your friends, bring your family, because awareness beats academics every single time. Remember that. I learned that from Bob Proctor. It's amazing and it works all the time. You don't have to have the best degrees in the world, but if you can copy and paste, learn and apply, you can increase your business. That's why I love Bancus. It's simple. I can teach a child how to do it, and I can teach an adult how to do it. And yes, Mr. Al, you're going to be blown away. There's some kids that know the Bancus presentation in South Africa.
Excellent, excellent. And just to give a little bit more on this, ladies and gentlemen, we designed this, and Zaf here has been so incredible with putting this together an event, and his leadership team, that we have different venues that we're going to be attending for different design purposes, like a power breakfast, for influencers to come and sit with Mr. Alejandro and get to understand in a power breakfast what Bancus is going to be doing. We've also designed sessions for training, sessions for new members, sessions for guests to come in. And we've designed a learn and lunch, which is something I used to do years ago, because people have to have breakfast and people have to have lunch. We want to make sure we're serving the community. And we're doing these learning lunches as well and these power breakfasts in great venues. In fact, many of the team leaders picked the venues because I said to Mr. Zapp, we want to embrace the culture. We want to be involved in the community. We don't want to just be on a stage with the lights, and we'll do that in the future. But right now, we wanted to be on the ground floor. So we've got some great venues set up for that. Of course, we'll do some presentations. We're going to do some meet and greets where we're going to meet people and they're going to come and meet us on a casual basis. We're going to do some VIP lounges, amazing lounges, rooftop lounges, VIP dinner Mr. Zapp has put together with one of his friends. And I don't know how he did this. He got a 5-star chef who has consulted restaurants all over the world to create a beautiful gourmet dinner for about 30 of our VIP and leaders. It's exciting. And by the way, he got a good price for us. But beyond that, beyond all of that, we're going to have a little fun besides all this great work, going to these breakfasts and lunches and sessions and trainings and presentations. We're going to go out on a boat in Durban. Now, I've never been to Durban. I've been to Cape Town, but never been to Durban. I'm excited. And we're going to go out on a boat cruise. But just to let you know, after the boat cruise is a business presentation. So it does not stop. This does not stop. And we're going to be taking some pictures and videos for you. Why is this important for you? Because you're going to be able to share this with your team members. You're going to be able to share this with your clients and let them see what Bancus is doing. And then we're going to Johannesburg, which I've never been to. And we're going to do about the same thing, power breakfast, learning lunches, sessions in different, every day's a different venue. Every day's a different area. It's going to be exciting. And then, Mr. Alejandro, I must tell you, see, we were talking one day, and I kind of remember things. And I said, I've been on a safari. It was on my list as a boy. He said, he's never been on a safari. So I said to Mr. Zapp, what can we do? And he came up with a wildlife park that's got lions and tigers and bears, oh my, and all kinds of things. And it's going to be so much fun and exciting. And we're going to take pictures. And then, guess what? Another presentation. So that's the kind of road show we're talking about. And why I'm going into this a little more in detail, because first of all, we'll be doing some Zooms. I'm sure we'll be streaming this. Mr. Zapp, will we be doing some video streaming on social media? Yes.
Yes, Mr. L, as much content as we can, because this is what Bancus is all about. It's not just a company, it's a lifestyle. You know, there's a reason why Harley Davidson, when they first started, they were going out of business because not everyone was buying motorcycles on a clockwork. So they decided, you know what, we got to create some clothing. And now even those that don't even drive a Harley, probably drive a car or a bicycle, they got a Harley Davidson jacket. So they evolved. Bancus is a lifestyle company. It's not just what you see, it's more than what you see. And the sky is not even the limit because there's footprints on the moon. So in that way, Bancus will evolve. I'm truly excited about all our amazing products that are coming. Mr. L is just next level. People are waiting for it here in South Africa.
Excellent, excellent. Speaking of that, everybody, we're going to have some fun when we're out there, and you can join in. You'll be able to join in on some of the fun, too, because we're going to announce our collectible cards officially. Now, maybe you've seen the World Cup card. I got one right here in my hand. The World Cup card. Yes, with FIFA, this came out a few weeks ago. Amazing for the World Cup. And it's been a big, big tournament, of course, all over the world. Our second card came about because Mr. Fred Moore here, you know, he had an idea when we were all together. And his idea was, you know, why don't we do something for the 250th birthday of the United States? And we thought, Mr. Alejandro said, great idea. So Mr. Fred Moore here came up, and I'm going to ask if Fred, you can see my screen, Mr. Fred? Yes and yes.
I can see it.
Here is a USA 250 anniversary collectible card by Bancus. Look at the detail of these cards, ladies and gentlemen. Statue of Liberty, the American flag, 250 years. It's even got the dates of the years. These are artwork. It's just artwork, ladies and gentlemen. And you can get them in different colors. And we did a little survey. It looks to me that the red card is leading the pack.
Can I say something right quick, Al?
Sure.
With regards to anything you have seen commemorating the 250th anniversary of the USA, You have not seen a design anywhere like that. Nowhere. So when you get one of these cards, you're going to have something very special that nobody has anywhere. It's very extremely unique. You can almost call it an NFT because it's the only one. It's the only one of its kind.
That's right, and it's collectible. There's a limited supply, and by the way, these cards are going to operate just like your metal card. The same daily spending limits, the same maximum load limits, just like the metal card, of course. Amazing. And you can order these online. I believe we have them online right now. They're coming online. Okay, so the World Cup card, the USA 250th anniversary card, and these are limited. And there's going to be a little reason why you want to collect these, everybody. And then the third card. You know, this was so perfect because we're going to South Africa. And somebody said, you know, when we're going to South Africa, we need to look at what's going on in South Africa. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is Nelson Mandela, the Nelson Mandela month, if you will. The Nelson Mandela month. And Fred, can you see this one coming up on the screen?
I see it very clearly.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. And I was talking to Mr. Zaff about the design of this. He said there's something called the Big Five. I said, what's the Big Five? I never heard of it. Well, it's apparently, Mr. Zaff, what's the Big Five? Let me ask you, sir.
All right, so the Big Five is our national animals in our country, and it's one of the only places on Earth you will see these five majestic beasts together in the same habitat, if you must, yeah.
Wow. And of course, Mr. Nelson Mandela, a legend, a hero. We have his dates and memorial here. What a beautiful portrait of him. And his title of his book, A Long Walk to Freedom. Look at that. Collectible card number 3. I just think it's absolutely amazing. I just think it's so classy. We want to be so respectful of Mr. Mandela and what he accomplished in his walk. So those are 3 cards, but there's more coming. And why do you want to collect them? Not only are you going to have a collectible card that very few people, and all of Bancus are going to have, because this is a limited edition, but we're going to have a little bit of a challenge. You collect 6. There's more cards coming. We're not going to tell you what they are, but they're coming. You collect 6, and you're going to get some benefits. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, you collect 6, you're going to be able to get a free admission ticket to an event at our anniversary event in December at Mexico City. And you're going to go an amazing journey to an Italian village right in Pueblo, Mexico, Little Italy. And you're going to get free admission tickets to everything we do at the anniversary event in December in Mexico City. That's one benefit. One benefit. Collect all 6, and you're going to get, anybody like this hat? Anybody want a hat? Maybe you want a jersey. Maybe you want a shirt. Maybe you want a water bottle. Maybe you want a coffee mug. Yes, we're coming out with gear. This is going to be announced in South Africa. We're going to have an online process, so you'll be able to get your gear wherever you are, by the way. And the people who collect 6 cards are going to get a whole box of this gear. Amazing. Well over $500 in value. Yes. Amazing. And you're also, if you collect 6 cards, you're going to get the newest 2027 card. A New Year card for 2027 that I bet will be amazing as well. And anybody who gets the 6 is entering a raffle. We're going to have a raffle for the winner to get an all-expense-paid trip to Mexico City corporate office at the anniversary event. So is that enough to get these cards plus these beautiful cards? That's what I would suggest. So get online, order your cards today, okay? And if you're in South Africa, we may bring a few with us, but order them now because they may not be lasting. They're going to go fast. They're all going to go fast. So, Zaff, Mr. Zaff, thank you and your team for all you're putting together for our first road show. It's going to be epic. It's going to be epic, and it's going to set the bar for all of the road shows we're doing coming up in 26 and 27. Okay? Also, we have another leader on our team, and he didn't know I was going to do this. I hope he's available. We have another sales director that we brought in, and he is the top personal referral member in the company. Let me repeat that. The number one. He has personally referred over 170 personal referrals. He has a team of over 1,000 plus on his 3 levels alone. Amazing leader, and he's on fire, which some we'll talk about a little bit later. But Mr. Eric, are you available for a moment, sir?
Yes, sir, I am. What a presentation. First of all, welcome everyone. I do want to thank Mr. Al for all that he does and continues to do, along with my colleagues, of course, Mr. Fred Moore and my man, Zaf. Zaf he's just a phenomenon. There's no other way to describe. But I was late coming to the platform with camera because I was just signing off on a deal here in Atlanta with local events. So I want to ask if Mr. Rufus Reddick is available. Rufus, are you on the platform? Are you available? Mr. Retired Life, Rufus Reddick. I don't know if he can unmute.
Okay.
I saw him earlier, but
I see him.
Mm-hmm.
But,
he just may not be able to unmute.
Yeah, go ahead and just fill us in.
Yeah, so Mr. Rufus Reddick was a part of a contest, and that contest ran for approximately 2 weeks in the other dynamic of our ecosystem, which I'm sure will be expounded on later. But the goal was whoever got 10, it was a 10 plus challenge. Anyone qualified, they got 10 plus sponsored directly to them. And the one who had the most, I would come to their city with an event. And Mr. Rufus Reddick sponsored 13 and has a downline, I think, 20 plus. And it's just amazing how his nonstop. We were blessed to talk with Mr. Al together, the 3 of us. And then just watching his engagement, looking to get people on, get them engaged, onboarding them, not waiting for anyone if he could help it. I mean, just really engaged. So instead of doing one city, which is Atlanta, Georgia, where he resides, we're going to do 3 months of events. So September 25th, August 1st, and August 8th. We just signed off on all those events. Who do you know in the Atlanta area? Who do you know in the state of Georgia? Who do you know in between Georgia, South Carolina, Florida? We're going to bring everybody together into one space to understand the kind of opportunities in their hands, and all of us will participate in our own rescue leading up to major events. So we're very excited. That's why I wasn't on camera. I'm still signing away my life to those venues. Very excited. Congratulations, Mr. Rufus and your team, the Retired Life team. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and we look forward to seeing everybody on the other side of money because, folks, freedom is what it's all about. Glad to be here. Thank you for allowing me to share.
All right, thank you. Our new USA Sales Director, Mr. Eric Turk Muhammad. And we've got more we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen. We are looking for leaders in countries and cities and regions to join this Bancus leadership team so we can serve communities. That's what it's about. Just a quick update. We have someone working right now, a team working on our new Bancus Career Advancement Program and a rank and bank program. We should be showing that in South Africa, by the way. Yes, where you'll be able to rank up and bank up and get more bonuses and get more loads, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 loads and more to come. That is going to be launched in South Africa, as well as some new products. And speaking of new products, we're at the point now where we want to introduce our fearless leader here, Chief Executive Officer, founding co-founder and founding member of Bancus here, Mr. Alejandro Castro. I must tell you, he is like Elon Musk on steroids, in my opinion. I never saw somebody on more Zooms, on more calls in my life. And
only you do more than me.
No, sir. I do them late, but not as many. But I must tell you something before I introduce this young man. A visionary, no doubt. He is looking beyond, just beyond, always. And this is the reason why Bancus did not stop. Did not stop when many leaders would. Many founders would. I've worked for 3 billionaires. I know what I speak. And they would stop. They would stop. They would turn around. They would run. They would close. They would do whatever. Avoid, but not this young man. Not this gentleman. He decided, no, we got to go further. Yes, not only get a Bancus corporate office, not only staff more people, not only work in the areas where there's a need, but also design and develop new products that are going to change, in my humble opinion. And I'm just learning about this crypto space. I'm the student. I'm learning. But what we have coming up with 5 new products in this Bancus ecosystem, in my opinion, being that I was in banking, I've worked global markets, I've been on Wall Street, it's going to change the game. And Mr. Alejandro Castro is here today to grace us with his presence and share some of that vision. Mr. Alejandro Castro, the floor is yours, sir.
Hey, thank you. How are you, everybody? Hey, it's great to see a lot of people that I always see, but also a lot of new people. And more important, it's good to see people that I'm going to see in the next few weeks. Well, not few weeks, in the next few days. I always book my flights last minute because a lot of things happening. But with Al and Saf, it has been a struggle to keep up with them. And Alsa, I know she has been doing a lot of stuff and putting programs together and venues. And I'm going to tell you, I've never done an MLM company in my life, so I don't know the reality of what really happens because we're not an MLM company in that aspect. But seeing what the flyers that Al and Saf and Alsa put together and they sent me, today was the first day I can actually sit down, and it was like around 4 a.m. in the morning and realize and see it in detail. I don't know how you guys are going to keep up. It's like 3 events per day for 12 days. And I read it today, and I told Charlie, because we were discussing, I said, so you're going to South Africa? I said, yeah. And then after, what are you doing? I said, I'm going to stay in South Africa for a week without anybody notice, just relaxing for the week that these guys are giving me. It's like 8 a.m., 9, then 10, then 12, then 2, then 6. So it's going to be great. So thanks a lot for putting all of that together. And getting to what Al was saying, which I think it's huge. We are doing a lot of stuff, more stuff that you guys can see that you're going to see in the next few days. But me, that I'm the spoiler expert, I'm going to show you something that I think, I don't even know if Al have seen it because
Probably not.
I just got it, but let me show you 1 second. So
I'll tell you, everybody, Bancus is a disruptor. We're a disruptor. Would you agree, Mr. Alejandro?
No, yes. And a lot of the things that we're putting together, believe me, they have never been done. Sometimes you just say that, but this has never been done. So this is one of our cards. You scan with any phone at all.
Wow. Did you all see that? Can you show that one more time, sir?
And this is a video of me, but it's not supposed to be. This is just a test. This is just a test. But my point is, with no app, people from all over the world are going to be able to wake up every morning, get his card, scan it, and it's going to see different things. So one day he's going to see what's the new cards that we have, what's the closest thing that we're doing, what's the events, everything. So every day a different thing will pop up. And we're doing it in a way that not only people are going to see this, is that we'll program it, for example, that the guy that opens it on the number 50,000 or 2 or 5, we don't know, it's going to get a pop-up that is going to say, you just got $50, you just got $100. So people are going to pop up, come in, see, for example, what's happening Monday, what's happening Tuesday, what's happening Thursday.
Wow.
So it's going to be insane.
Mr. Alejandro, why don't you show us something that's exciting?
And hey, and honestly, we haven't shown this. You're probably the first guys to see it, but we did a test, and people are going nuts because imagine, here's what's going to happen. When you wake up, before saying good morning to your wife or husband, you're going to run for your card, scan it, and see what's in it for you this day. So it's going to disrupt marriages. It's going to make people mad. People are going to leave their husbands, their wives. This is going to be crazy.
That's crazy.
But anyway, that's on the cards. I'm going to share my screen for a second.
Go ahead, sir.
Now, if you see, today we're going to launch this site, and as you can see, it's hidden. It says ecosystem 90F page, whatever. We're uploading it to the right page, and this is the Bancus ecosystem. For some of you, you have already seen this, and it shows all our ecosystem of all the products that we have. And when you hit it, for example, and you want to see the cards, you go in and you go to the actual Bancus page and explains everything on the cards. And it works exactly the same for all the products. Now, this product, and I'll tell you something that happened today. So I don't know how many of you have seen a book that I wrote that it's called Tokenization of Real World Assets for Cavemen. And I wrote it, I think I wrote it 2 or 3 years ago. Nobody read it, by the way, for 3 years because it wasn't the right time. And now people are starting to figure it out and wanted to read it. So today, at 6:30 in the morning, which whoever knows me knows, I never, ever wake up at that time. It's insane for me, 6:30 in the morning. Only Saf sometimes and I'll make me wake up at that time. But I was invited to a book club. First time I got invited. And there was around 400 people. And I didn't even understand what the deal was. So the deal is, in a book group, I have to go in and read my book in front of everybody. Which I told the guys, this is uncomfortable. It's just me reading my own book to people. So we make it a lot more interaction. My point on all of this is, today that I started reading again the book that I wrote 3 years ago, if you guys can read it, it's worth it, especially because it's a very written for anybody, and it's very small book. It's around 20-something pages.
But, Mr. Alejandro, where do they find the book?
No, you have to give it to them. It's for free. You have it in your WhatsApp. I'll resend it to you.
Okay, send it to me, and we'll make it.
Yes.
We'll post it. And make it. It's an ebook, online book, right?
Yes, and I think it's on 7 languages or something like that. But my point is, when you read that book, you're gonna see that 3 years ago I was presenting, hey, this is what the world is going. Hopefully, at some point, we're gonna have this, and this, which is everything you're seeing right now in Mint. So it was extremely satisfying reading something I wrote 3 years ago and seeing the completion of all of that hard work and ideas and everything actually put together in what today is Mint. We haven't launched this. We did a pre-launch in Cancun last 10 days, the last 10 days, for a weekend to show people and get their reaction. Their reaction is insane because people are really excited to understand everything that's going on. And you can see all of this, which is good for you to read. And when you come in, when it says tokenize your asset, you will go in to a platform, but it's not the regular platform. This platform that you're going to see, this back office, it's a full banking back office, fully protected, fully protected, fully done Web3, which is the most important thing of all. So as you can see here, all of this is everything that you can do regarding tokenization of real-world assets. And what we have accomplished is actually democratize the tokenization of real-world assets. I've tokenized 74 projects up to date. The first one was in 2020. The last one was yesterday, so we're very updated. Before we charged $100,000, and we took a month. With this, you take 5 minutes and $5,000. So there's no more excuse in the world for an entrepreneur to not go in the extra mile and pass from just an idea to execution and have a full ready company working. Meaning, everybody always puts excuses. Oh, you know what? I have this great idea, but I know how to put it together. I have this great idea, but I don't know how to put a business plan together. I can't get funds. I don't know where to go. All of those excuses are gone. If at this time in your life you want to start something, or have already started something and need more resources, or know anybody that it's a big company, a small company, a medium company, or just an idea, there is no excuse in the world to not being able to fulfill your dreams and coming here. Because this is a full marketplace. This is a dashboard where you can see everything that you have. All this, we haven't launched. We launched, like I told you, in Cancun, and this company itself has raised $17.1 million, US dollars. Now, wow. I'm going to be clear. This company had his own community. He just needed the tools to be able to present it to the community. We don't tell people we're going to sell the project for them. That's not true. This is the platform for people to come in and see digitalized real world asset projects. So you can see the marketplace. So you can see all these projects. And this, for example, this is a gold mine in, this is a token of a trading company. This is a gold mine. It's a company that does trading and buying and selling of crypto, of gold. This is a company just focusing on pushing empower for women. This is a company that it's a share of a Zimbabwe in Africa gold mine that they're selling. This is a company in Colombia that does coffee. And this is my personal racing horse that I tokenized and uploaded here.
I'm going to get that.
and it's exciting. It's exciting because you come in here, you see everything that's going on, and you say, "Hey, you know what? I want to see the details on this project." You go in, you see every possible document, and this on the people. We don't have anything to do. You have to understand. Mint doesn't do this. We give people that technology to be able to upload all of this. So, you know what? I decided it's good. Token price is $1. I want to buy $100, so you have to pay 100 USDT. You pay, and you immediately get the tokens. So this is a platform democratizing stuff. So everybody in the world with $1 to start with can get a mixed profile of tokenized projects around the world. And as you can see here, there's projects from Chile, Zimbabwe, Dubai, Mexico, Colombia, South Africa. There are 18 more projects being uploaded as we speak. It has a full service to help people at cost. Professional landing page. We're doing it with our own team, with our own marketing team, state of the art, and this is packages for us to help people that want to start their business at a decent price. Instead of having to pay $10,000 for a web page, it's $250. Now, all these services, that tokenization of real world assets, all this implementation of packages, and every time somebody buys a token of any company in the world, you guys will get a commission based on 3 levels of referrals. So it is insane because it's not only, this has 3 components. First component is companies that come in here. This is for free to come in, and they go and says, I want to create a project. Anybody can do this. It's 5,000 USDM. USDM is the local token of Mint, which is $1, and it's a usability coin we put together. So anybody in the world can come in, fill this up, which is very easy to fill up. our artificial intelligence gets all this information, creates the complete business plan for you in less than 5 minutes. You get that, you get the token on the blockchain, you get all the legal docs, and you have your project uploaded into the marketplace for people to see. So there's one client that's going to come in, do this, pay $5,000. Now, of the $5,000, $2,500 goes back to the person that brings us the client.
Alejandro, can I share something with you, sir?
Yes, of course.
I happen to get something just off the press, everybody, and this is important. I hope everybody's listening. Can you see my screen, sir?
Let me see.
Because I'm
yes. Oh, you have that. Yes.
Oh,
Just
okay.
had this done. Let's see if I can make it a little larger. I don't know if I can in here. But ladies and gentlemen, this is what's important here for all of us too. Aside from this incredible opportunity, we now have a Bancus Mint Network referral compensation program for you. Thanks to Mr. Alejandro, because he wanted to make sure the community was getting paid. Think about that, gang. Just think about that. So let me move on, if I may, here, because we go through what Mr. Alejandro just described. It's a $5,000 fee, and they get all this great information, right, Mr. Alejandro?
Yes, and what's important, guys, is that anywhere that you go online and look for how much is to tokenize a project, it is between 80,000 and 100,000 US dollars.
Wow.
You won't find anything less than that. We can afford to do that because it's a proprietary technology with a patent that we did that does everything automatically. So instead of a month, we take 5 minutes. Instead of 80,000, we take 5 minutes.
Look at what they get too, excuse me, Mr. Alejandro. Legal documentation, light papers, regulatory information, project website, inclusion in our network community, and exposure to the whole community. That's worth $1 million right there in my mind. Seriously. And then that $5,000 fee, everybody, Bancus generously said 50% goes to the community. 50%. $2,500 will be going to the community. The first level referral member, and this is what I really respect about Mr. Alejandro. He wants to make sure the people that do the work get the most money. Period. And at first level, 30% that you will get. If you refer the individual, the company, or the entrepreneur, you're going to get 30% of that $2,500. The next level gets 10. The next level gets 10. Very fair. And then this is what lit me up was, let me see where I am here, excuse me, was the benefits, and we just got this out off the presses. Here we go. The services, like Mr. Alejandro was just sharing. Look at this, everybody. Monthly passive residual income. Monthly passive. If somebody comes in and wants a landing page, $250 a month, 125 of that will go to the referral network. Social media starter, 150. Launch combo, 250. Pro management, 200. Elite combo, 350. We're looking at $1,000 a month here going into the community on a monthly basis. Now, I got to tell you, Mr. Alejandro, I get excited about this. I really.
I'm gonna tell you something. People don't realize it yet today because this is very new. But this is not going to change a lot of people's economy, meaning big companies, small companies, entrepreneurs, everything. But it's all going to change the lives of the people bringing in the people. And I'm going to give you an example. So we haven't launched, but there's a girl that came to this office around a month ago. We told him about this, and he said, hey, we're going to do a testing. So we're going to bring a few companies to do testing. And she said, allow me to go out for 1 week and bring some companies and allow me to make the money because I'm a single mother. I have no money. She's around 50, which is not old because I'm 49, so it's not old. But she wasn't getting hired by anybody. And she was short on money and said, nobody gives me an opportunity. Give me the opportunity. She went out with a very, very basic presentation, not even what you just saw. The Mint page was not even ready. She went out and on her own, herself. She brought 10 companies that pay $5,000, which is the ones that were tokens. Immediately, the smart contract, because we're doing the test, the smart contracts give her $1,500 per company in the first level. She made $15,000 in 1 week. She had meetings 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 o'clock, and 3 o'clock with 4 companies every day for a week. So she saw 28 companies. Of the 28, 10 sign up. And she came at the end of the week crying. But I mean crying like a little boy. I mean crying saying, not only did now I have a meaning for my life, because I'm understanding all of this, is that the last time I had $15,000 in my account was around 20 years ago. So she came back and said, because of the life she has now, because it was very tight, she's spending $2,500 per month to live full with his sons and everything. She says, hey, you don't understand this, but this is 6 months of life resolved in 1 week. So it's crazy. Now, that is for the companies, that compensation plan that I'll show you. Now, there's another good thing, which is every time somebody comes in and actually buys one of the tokens of those companies, each company, that's not on us, each company decides how much you're going to make as a commission for pushing their projects to be sold to the other people. And that's something Mint doesn't get involved. People just decided. What we get involved in is that technology that allows those payments to be done automatically through a smart contract. So, for example, on the horse, I put in that every time somebody buys a token of the horse, which is $250, people will make 40% because I can afford it, because it's the price of the horse is very subjective. So 40%, that means somebody buys a token, you guys make $100 immediately on 3 levels. Now, on the gold mine, they don't have, because these are real projects, so they don't have always that 40% to give of that 40% or that 30%. So some give 5, 10, 15, everything you can see in there. But the most important thing is that this by itself is a cash generator for the community money, because it's bringing technology to the masses for them to be able to tokenize, for them to be able to buy marketing that they need from a webpage, and for users to come in and buy and have a diverse portfolio of shares around the world from different companies. And guys, you have to understand something. Not all the projects that are tokenized here are going to make it. This is real life. Some are not going to go. Some are going to go bankrupt. Some are going to be hugely successful. You have to understand that it's on each person to go in, analyze which one is the good, which one is the bad. This is real life decisions with real life money. That Mint has nothing to do with the success of that. We're a technology company like OpenSea is for NFTs. We are for RWA tokens. That's very important. But we're going to launch this in the next few days. You guys are the first after Cancun to see it. You guys are going to have referral codes tomorrow morning for people to jump in. The referral codes that you guys are getting, and this is very important. We used to have it in a way that you will come in with a referral code. But in order for you to refer, you have to buy 100 tokens of Mint. So you have to put some skin in the game. I'm going to have a conversation with Fred, Al, Sal, everybody to figure it out. And for you guys, we're probably going to do it that you're going to be able to jump in, get your referral link without having to pay that $100 of tokens, because we want guys you to make as much money as fast as you guys can. And this is very important. Without selling any scams or any BS around, this is a technology company that's putting a marketplace to tokenize your projects, like Elon Musk did with his token, with his shares at SpaceX, right, which he tokenized. Same thing he did that cost him hundreds of thousands of dollars. We're going to be able to do for $5,000, which is a completely game changer. Wow. So I wanted you guys to see this first. Tomorrow, the link is going to be shared by everybody. You can jump in. There's no requirement for you specifically to buy anything. You can come in, see around, decide if you want to tokenize, bring people that want to tokenize their projects, and start making money. So
Neat.
there's huge opportunities.
Amazing, gang, amazing. And by the way, Fred Moore will be doing training on the Mint very
Yeah.
soon. We're going to have training sessions on a weekly basis with all of our new products. There's already a video out about Mint. We'll post it. You'll have it. There's also that little slide program I just shared with you, and there'll be collateral as well. So let me just take if I may, Mr. Alejandro, a minute or two here, and just go to, let's say, Mr. Eric, can you unmute yourself? What are your thoughts about what you've witnessed with the token program? Because I know you're very busy on that, and now the Mint.
Oh, it all goes hand in hand because people who are involving themselves with the Mint projects, many of them are entrepreneurs, business persons, people who want to put themselves in another landscape, put themselves, their products, their energy on the map. You know, there are people on the Mint projects who are inventors, and they're looking to move their space forward because inventors don't have a marketing platform. Mint allows you to take that product you created, gives you all the space, all the presence with a website, gives you all the presence with branding, gives you all the presence with a community through a market. It's second to none. It literally disrupts everything that people traditionally gone to that has failed them in the past, mind you. You know, so we're going to see a lot of success and a lot of appreciation. People will flock to this. I mean, imagine. You know, I want a piece of the horse too, Mr. Alejandro. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I want a piece of the horse, man.
Sure. Excellent. Go ahead, sir.
But just imagine, there are people on our teams right now who are looking to handle precious heirlooms. They don't want to give them away, but they want to find a way to make them relative and financially rewarding. I mean, this is an amazing quest and venture.
I agree. Amazing. Let's go to Mr. Zaff. Any thoughts, Mr. Zaff?
And Mr. L, yes, thank you so much, Mr. Alejandro. You know, whenever you launch these things, it gives us sleepless nights. So with Mint, I see a place for it because a lot of people I know, even in Dubai, even in South Africa, have apartment buildings and they heard about tokenization. All I had to ask them, you know, have you heard of tokenization? Yes, how much? And how much does it cost you? And they're like, $20,000-$30,000 minimum. It's like, well, what if I can get it for $5? They said, you're crazy. It's like, well, you know what, stay put because something great is coming. So look, you don't have to know a lot about these things, but other people out there do. And you just gotta bring them here and you can get paid. So keep it simple. Don't go into the over explaining of things. Everything is being put into a video. And basically, Mr. L, 50% of that to the people in South Africa, we're 17 behind the dollar. So that's like for some people, 2-3 months, groceries, bills, whatever. So this is really good. Yeah.
Excellent. That's a very good point, Zaff. Thank you for that. And let's go to Mr. Fred Moore, who's going to be doing the training on this for us all. Mr. Fred.
Yeah, thanks, Al. And one thing that came out of this more than anything with regards to Alejandro's presentations, that because of our price point and our proprietary technology, it makes us an real world asset disruptor. It's a disruptor because nobody can touch what we have. The price is one thing, but the technology is something else. Okay, so you put those together, we're unbeatable in this space. And we need to really just take the time to learn this. We're going to be training on it, and we need to take advantage of it because this is something that is huge, absolutely huge. Thanks, Al.
Excellent. And by the way, we will be coming out with some promotions regarding token and Mint very soon. So stay tuned, some promotions. And I want to go back to if Mr. Alejandro is still with us, if he's available, just for some final comments and words, Mr. Alejandro.
Yes, a couple of things. Number one, I want you all to understand that Bancus is more than just a card. The card is our Trojan horse, is the easiest way to get people attached. Number two, we went through hell. I mean, people don't tell this, but we went through hell. We almost died of success. We had so many people that actually caused an effect that we were not expecting. And now we're back, like Al said, you guys were ready for Bancus. Bancus was not ready for you. That's true. Now we're ready for you guys. And we've shown it because in the last 3 weeks, you've seen more than in the last 2 years because we were putting all of this together. Only that AI in the card, believe me, it's going to be in every news outlet. It's going to be everywhere. Only that thing that it's just, and it's not going to be the video of me. It's going to be something really interesting. But imagine that I have everything set up that every day we're going to film something in Africa, in South Africa. And by the next morning, when people wake up and they do it, they're going to see a short video of what happened the day before in South Africa. And that's just one thing. Now, the tokenization of real world assets, believe me, I had a company saying, hey, I don't want to do anything until January. And I said, that's perfect. Tokenize now, start raising capital for the next 6 months. January, when you're ready, you'll have some funds available for you. Everything Web3. So this is going to change. No, I'm not exaggerating. This is going to change how the world is raising funds and it's doing stuff. Yes. And you guys are the first ones that's going to run with it. Believe me, 2 years from now, no, January, there's going to be literally thousands of projects in mint, and now it's gonna get harder to get people, the people involved, because now they're going to get involved on their own. It's the perfect time to start making good money. And on the other side, all these events that we're doing, like the South Africa event, more than anything, is for being in touch with you guys. You know that if you give me the mic, I can talk for 10 hours. So that is going to be going to South Africa to talk the same thing, 10 hours, but in person. So that's the only difference. But,
Mr. Alejandro, I'm so excited for that and for Bancus. You're exactly right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a disruptive technology globally when it comes to any type of fundraising. You're talking IPOs, ICOs, any type of capital raise. This is going to change the game. I've worked on Wall Street. This is going to change the game. And it's just going to open up the market to everybody. As Mr. Alejandro has always said, we want to democratize. We're making it a level playing field for the world to be involved in this opportunity on both sides as a network of community, as well as the clients, and to be able to benefit from all areas is just, to me, epic. It's going to be epic. And there will be case studies written on this at the Harvard School of Business, in my opinion, the Wharton School of Business. There's going to be news items on this. When they see that image come up on the card, oh my God, look out. That's just going to be a epic episode. So I'm excited, Mr. Alejandro. We want to, first of all, thank you for being with us here today, gang. We're going to do this on a monthly basis. It might even be a little sooner because we're rolling out more products. There are more products coming out. Pay by Bancus. Celix by Bancus. There's many things coming out. You want to stay tuned. And what I'd like to do at this time, first of all, I want to thank our community for being here today. I want to thank our leadership team, Mr. Fred Moore, Mr. Eric Turk Mohammed, Mr. Zaf Khan, for leading this. We're excited about being in South Africa. We're excited about what's coming up in December, the anniversary event in Mexico City, our leadership summits, more promotions coming out. Just, stay plugged in, everybody. And having said that, I want to just thank, and I'm always grateful and humbled to be in this position, Mr. Alejandro Castro, Mr. Charlie, of course, our leaders, our founders of this company that are going to change lives around the world. We're going to be impactful and significant in lives around the world. And that's what we're going to be able to accomplish with this great technology. And I would like to ask everybody right now, as we close out this call, It's been an amazing call. We've covered some information. There'll be another call very soon. Keep posted for more data on the Mint coming out, more promotions coming out on Mint and tokenization. All right. And stay tuned. We'll be doing some Zooms and streaming from South Africa. But right now, I just want to ask everybody on this call, unmute themselves and say, muchas gracias, Senor Alejandro.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias, Alejandro.
Gracias, gracias.
Excelente, gracias.
Muchas gracias, líder.
Muchas gracias.
Señor.
Muchas gracias.
And yell out where you're calling from, everybody. I'm from the USA.
México.
South Africa.
México.
Chicago,
Tortola.
USA.
British Virgin. Tortola, British Virgin Islands.
This is
Islam
Kay
America.
from Devon, South Africa.
All right, everybody. Keep flying high. We will see you soon. Thank you, everybody. God bless.
Thank you very much.